Hey now, this is Trent Gibson, wrestler, YouTuber, and all-around bad guy. Today we are counting down the all-time worst wrestling moves according to me. Now I'm judging these moves on if there's a lack of impact, lack of crowd response, and if the move is just unnecessarily dangerous. Now if you're someone who thinks the People's Elbow, the Worm, or Santino Marella's Cobra are bad moves, you can go screw yourself, because if a move is that over with the crowd, it just can't be bad. Now I'm a bit biased because I have taken the Cobra from Santino about 3 times now. Alright, let's kick this dumpster fire list off with number 5. Here we go, John Cena's Lightning Fist, which is one of the biggest crock of shit finishers I have ever seen. What's even crazier to me is Cena went on Jimmy Fallon's Tonight Show to hype up this move. And the funny part is, he had to turn the attitude adjustment, one of the biggest finishers in WWE history, into like a setup move where the guy just stands up, like he's in the Royal Rumble just getting ready to be tossed out of the ring. But luckily, this 6th move of Doom didn't last very long. He only did it a couple times, specifically on Elias, who I wrestled recently, and I should have asked about this move, but quite frankly, I'm just happy it's gone. Alright, number 4 goes out to all the Great Khali haters, including me, because we have the Vice grip. This was just an era of WWE that I was not into, 2006, 2007. I was more into TNA at the time. But you can see here, the worst part of this move isn't the Vice grip, it's that Khali's big sausage fingers seem to be going into Jeff Hardy's mouth half the time. The move to me just seems outdated, and I just didn't get the whole Great Khali thing. You're building up so much heat on this heel, and the best case scenario is you get him in a match with John Cena, and as much as Cena tries, that match is just not going to be that good. Coming in at number 3, we have the Playmaker, or the Overdrive, or the Ozone, whatever people call it. Many people have tried to make this move a thing, but this move just simply is not a thing. Randy Orton and Carlito famously use this move as well, but anyone who does it, it always looks a bit clunky, and this is no disrespect to MVP, because he has given me this move in the past. Now at number 2, we have The Rock, famous for his People's Elbow and his rock bottom, but let's not forget the days of Rocky Maivia when he was using a shoulder breaker. To me, this move is just a lot of setup with not a lot of impact or payoff. But let's be honest, I think it was alright for The Rock's career. Finally, at the coveted number 1 spot, is the most messed up move of all time. It's the Beverly Brothers with the Shaker Heights Spike. How this move was allowed to happen multiple times on TV is crazy to me. Just think of how little everyone cared about jobbers back then, that this was even mildly acceptable. So my hat goes off to the guys that had to take this move to get their spot on TV, but this will be my worst move of all time because of how dangerous and just flat stupid that it is. So there it is. That's going to conclude my list of the worst wrestling moves of all time. If I missed any moves that you think are truly terrible, the most treacherous moves ever, comment below. I'd love to hear what everyone else thinks. I'm sure I'm going to kick myself when I realize I forgot a terrible move.